There's a specific kind of exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix. You wake up tired, not physically, mentally, like something inside you never fully switched off, like you've been processing something all night that you never actually sat with during the day. Welcome to Noir, where we examine what modern life is quietly doing to the human mind. Today, silence. Not the concept, the neuroscience. What actually happens inside your brain when the noise stops, and why your brain is being systematically denied the one condition it needs most. In 2013, neuroscientist Kirste at Duke University ran an experiment on mice. She was testing whether music, white noise, or ambient sound could stimulate brain cell growth. Silence was just the control, the blank comparison, the nothing. It wasn't supposed to find anything. 2 hours of silence per day caused measurable neurogenesis in the hippocampus, the brain region responsible for memory, emotional regulation, and learning. Not the music, not the white noise, the silence. The controlled condition was the discovery. The hippocampus is one of the only regions in the adult brain that can generate new neurons. It's also one of the first areas destroyed by chronic stress and chronic overstimulation. And when it's damaged, you don't just forget things. You lose emotional depth. You lose the ability to learn from experience. You lose the feeling that life is actually accumulating into something. Silence doesn't just calm the brain. It physically rebuilds it. There's a neural system most people have never heard of, the default mode network. For decades, scientists thought it was the brain doing nothing, idle, stand by. They were completely wrong. The default mode network activates specifically when you're not focused on external input, when you're quiet, when nothing is demanding your attention. And in that state, it does three things that nothing else can replicate. It consolidates memory, weaving the experiences of your day into long-term meaning. It constructs identity, asking who you are, what you value, what actually matters to you, and it generates creative insight, connecting ideas across domains that your focused, task-driven mind would never link. It is, in other words, doing the most important cognitive work of your life. And every time you fill silence with a podcast, a video, a scroll, you shut it down. The brain snaps back into reactive mode, processing input, filtering noise, responding to demand. The consolidation stops, the identity construction stops, the creative synthesis stops. You stay on the surface of your own life, busy, but not going anywhere deep. Here's something nobody warns you about. The first time you sit in real silence, no background music, no ambient sound, it won't feel like rest. It will feel like discomfort, restlessness, like wasted time, like something is wrong. That feeling is not a sign. Silence is bad for you. It's neurological withdrawal. Your brain has been conditioned by years of constant stimulation to treat the absence of input as a threat. But that discomfort has a ceiling. Stay with it. 10 minutes without reaching for anything, and something shifts on the other side. Cortisol drops measurably. The amygdala quiets. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for clear thinking and emotional control, comes fully back online. You don't just feel calmer, you think more clearly, you feel more precisely. You become briefly more yourself. The research doesn't ask for an hour of meditation or a weekend retreat. 10 to 15 minutes of genuine silence per day, not passive but intentional, produces measurable changes in stress hormones within days, within weeks, improvements in memory, emotional regulation, and the ability to think deeply after mental fatigue. Your brain knows how to use silence. It was built for it. For most of human history, silence was unavoidable. It came every night, every morning, every moment the world wasn't actively demanding something. What changed isn't the need. What changed is how hard the modern world works to make sure you never get it. I'm Noah. And the question I want to leave you with isn't about habits or routines. It's simpler than that. When was the last time you sat in real silence? Not to sleep, not to recover, not to be productive, just to be quiet in a world that no longer knows how to stop. If you can't remember, that's the answer. This is Noir. Modern life changed the human mind.